Bedankt voor de uitnodiging. Jij bent een onderzoeker bij Wetsers en je doet onderzoek naar bioplastics. Kun je me daar wat meer over vertellen?
Yes. Now I'm working on biopolymer. And to be precise, the bioplastic I'm working on is PHA. So PHA is an abbreviation for polyhydroxyalkanates. It's a polymer family. And so special about it is because it was produced by bacteria. So this is fully bio-based and biodegradable.
Dus PHA, dat is polyhydroxyalkanoaat. Ja, wat voor eigenschappen heeft dat?
So as I say, it was a family. So there's no only single features. You can obtain the properties by combining different molecules. So for instance, PHB, it's one of the most studied polymer in this group, which is called polyhydroxybutyrate. And then it is comparable to the PP, which is the plastic bottle we use in the daily life. But this polymer is also known to be really brittle, so easy to break. It's one of the most studied polymer in this group, and it have the properties compared to PP, which is polypropylene, the daily plastic that you use for your life, or like for plastic or like a film. Then you add another molecule also from PHA into this polymer to make it PHPV. Then you can increase the elasticities and also make it more flexible. Then you can further structures and make it other applications.
Dus als ik het nou goed begrijp, bestaat PHA uit een hele familie van bioplastics.
Ja.
En door allemaal verschillende familieleden te mengen, kan je allemaal verschillende eigenschappen krijgen. Maar al die moleculen, hoe maak je die? Isn't that very difficult?
You can make it in two ways. One is during the production process, which is with the bacteria. So you feed the bacteria different food, then they grow different fat. So for instance, you grow more fat in your face or more fat in your bellies, like that. Or the other one is you have all these different molecules made already, and then you mix them together.
Aha, dus het wordt dus door bacteriën gemaakt. En het is dan vergelijkbaar met als wij mensen heel veel eten, dat we heel vet worden. Kan je daar nog eens wat meer over vertellen?
Yeah. So I'm working with one of the colleagues here at Witsas as well, and then he's working on this topic, and he knows way more in this topic than me. So probably I will bring you to him, and then he can explain you.
Oké, thank you. Oké, nou dankjewel. Maar hoe werken jullie nou samen?
Well, in our PH team, the research consists of three parts. First is the PHA production, and then PHA extraction. The last part is PHA application.
Yeah.
So my work is mainly focusing on producing high quality PHA using the bacteria, as Liangxin mentioned before.
Yes.
And then I will hand over my PHA rich biomass to Liangxin.
Yeah.
And she will go on the further processing.
Oké. En dat krijg je dan van hem?
Yeah. So after I receive the biomass from Izhou, I will perform the extractions. So extraction is basically to purify PHA from the bacteria. So take out the bacteria, take out the PHA.
Yes.
And then the last part is we look into the properties of this PHA, and then think of or come up with the application for that.
Okay. Yeah. And does he always delivers the right stuff to you?
Until now, probably not. But that was the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Ideally, I could tell Izhou what I would like my PHA to be like, and then he feed the PHA the specific type of food.
Yeah.
Then we can have the PHA I would like for the applications.
Okay. And do you also have some fun at work?
Yeah. We enjoyed working together because it's a whole production line, and we can really make something together.
Yes.
And if you want to really have a lot of PHE with your bacteria, how do you influence them? How do you instruct your bacteria to go eating and making PHA? Want je kan niet met ze praten of zo.
I can show you something. This is the source I use to produce PHA. And it's called waste active sludge.
Actief sleep dus.
It's a waste byproduct from wastewater treatment plant, and it contains highly concentrated bacteria. Some of them can accumulate PHA in their cells. However, other bacteria cannot accumulate.
Oké.
So my job is to help the PHA accumulators to compete against other bacteria and help them stand out in the microbial community.
Okay.
So how do I help them?
How do you help them?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yes, the theory is very simple. So firstly, I supply excess food to my bacteria. And as you know, that PHA accumulators can accumulate PHA in their cells.
Yep.
So they can take extra food and convert them to PHA as a kind of food reserve.
Yep.
And however, other bacteria, they cannot accumulate. So they will just eat the food without any storage.
Okay.
So suddenly after that, I will take all the food away. Yes.
Why?
Because PHA accumulators, they have already the food reserve in their body. So even there's no food available, they can still survive or even grow with their food reserve.
Okay.
However, other bacteria, they don't have any reserve.
Oh.
Sadly for them, they will die. They will starve to death.
Oh.
So after I repeat this kind of condition changes for several times, you can imagine all my bacteria are basically PHA accumulators. And I will get a very high PHA productivity in the end.
Oké. Dus als ik het nou goed begrijp, geven ze eerst allemaal te eten. En dan groeien ze. En dan die PHA-bacteria, die gaan dan energie opslaan in de vorm van die plastic. En dan vervolgens ga je ze uithongeren. En die bacteriën die dus geen PHA hebben, die gaan dan dood. Want die hebben niks meer te eten. En de bacteriën die wel PHA hebben, die gebruiken dat om de hongerwinter door te komen, zeg maar. En daarna doe je het nog een paar keer. Aha. Nou, dat is wel, het is wel een beetje gemeen, vind ik hoor. Yeah. Maar als het werkt, dan werkt het, hè?
Sadly for the non-PHA accumulators, yes.
Oké. Wat doen we hier bij de 3D-printer?
We are standing here because with PHA we can make filaments for the 3D printer. And Liangxin, do you have more ideas about how PHA can be used?
You can also put it into a mold and make a coin like this. So a mold is you providing the heat to melt the PHA, and then with the shape, then you can make it into something like coin. Or you can also make it into a thin film to serve as like a barrier.
And what is a mold?
So a mold is an equipment that it can melt your polymer. It can melt PHA, and then with the design shape, and then you have this kind of melted polymer inside, and then with the shape, it will come up with the shape you want.
Oh, oké, dat is een soort van gieten. Je giet het in de juiste vorm.
Ja.
Oké, nou snap ik het. Nou, dankjewel voor de informatie.
No problem.